Flagg. As we were talking last night in our little pre-party or our testing last night, you were 15 years old on the first Elvis Fantasy Fest, right?
Yes, 15 years old when I stepped on the stage at Portage.
And how much had you done except for school things at that point in your career?
Not a whole lot. I've only done a few things, a couple of bowling alleys, just a couple of little private gigs, you know, basements or a garage, and that was it. So I had done a big Elvis contest that I won that year, and people told me to go here, go there, and one of them was Portage. So that's when we went to Portage that year to get my name out there.
Yeah, well, Portage, let's talk just a little bit, because a couple of people asked me, maybe they'd like to know how it got started. And as Joe Esposito said, what are you doing in Portage, Indiana with this? And the way it happened was the director of the tourism board for Porter County called down to Graceland and got the name of all the Indiana Elvis Presley fan clubs. And for people that are listening that don't know the area well, very close is Valparaiso, and they had a big Wizard of Oz festival with the Munchkins there and everything. And then what was the other big? Oh no, Valparaiso had the Popcorn Festival, because that's where Orville Redenbaugh
the Popcorn
is.
Festival.
Is that right,
Yeah,
Quentin? Do I have it right?
Yeah, Popcorn Festival, yeah.
So as the tourism board was looking for something for Portage to do besides have a steel mill, and so he came down to Indianapolis and met. At the time there were 3 fan clubs in Indianapolis, and there were 2 in Chicago. And when we first started, all the fan clubs kind of pitched in and helped. But so it really was an idea of the tourism board to bring people into the area, and he wisely thought Elvis was a good draw. And you know, we just got together and started working and putting things together, you know, like, well, what do Elvis people like? And at one point I thought, well, you know, we know they like to have special guests who knew Elvis, and that's always a big thing. So that was a big feather in my cap for my career starting, because our very first event, we got Joe Esposito as a special guest, and Dick Grobe was there also, and George Klein and Marion Cock came up. So that was a pretty good guest list. I mean, it was one of the first fan things that Esposito had done. Right. And as the years went on, we got to be very close with Joe, and he was always great. But he is from Chicago, so he was familiar with how small a city Portage really is. So he was surprised to find something going on there. But you know, it went very well. And at some point, when we were, because at first we had a car club that said they'd have a classic car show, and we'd run that on Saturday, and we'll have a sock hop, and George Klein can do that. And I said, you know, a lot of people like Elvis impersonators, and why don't we have a little Elvis impersonator contest? Well, way back then, the Elvis people really didn't like to meet with the or mix that much with the tribute artists. And you know, the tribute artist world was basically just starting. And although there had been, you know, tribute artists prior to Elvis even passing away, but anyway, we decided to have it over at the hotel, and they had a cocktail lounge that I think the seating was 300 or 350. And I was in the lounge helping the guys that had signed up to be in the contest, and somebody came and got me and said, you know, your husband's on the door. We were charging a cover charge, and he needs you. it was like, you know, he's in a panic, you know, Paul needs you. So I went out, I said, what's the matter? He said, hey, we're filled up and these ladies are coming in and they're about to rip my head off because I tell them they can't come in because there's no more seating. And I'm going like, oh, we need to have a little bigger tribute artist contest. So that was kind of cool. And anyway, it went over very good that first year. And we didn't make a lot of money. Actually, I think we gave Special Olympics $1,250, which was a grant from the tourism board. But you know, we paid the bills and had a little left over, and the Special Olympics board was very happy with over $1,000, and it went on from there and just grew and grew.
Yeah, you know, you were smart. You started off small and you worked up to it. And the hall that we're in now is amazingly huge. There's all, you know, for those of you who haven't been to Portage, and of course, many of you who have, know there's all these people with all their vendors with Elvis memorabilia, just left and right, no matter where you look. And I remember we used to have a lot more there. Am I correct? I mean, there was just a ton of them there. And it's kind of fallen back a little bit, but there's still quite a few there. And, you know, the Special Olympics walking around here and there, because we even had the top room, like you said, for the sock hop, which everybody loves but misses the sock hop. So I actually have a live audience here, which you will hear in a little bit. But I wanted to let you know that after this is done, we're having a sock hop after this. So if you know, I'm just kidding.
Right.
So anyway. But no, it was fun because we would do all Elvis music. For those of you who haven't been, or like I said, you have been, we do all Elvis music. It was a blast. We had an absolute blast. So, but I'm glad you said something about the beginning of it. You know, of course, you've had a lot of great guests and everything like that. But Al DeVoren, always, him and I were always cool. I liked him a lot. And being a young kid, I never really got a chance to talk to him and ask him questions. I didn't want to be one of those. I hope I don't make anybody mad, but one of those Elvis guys, you know, hey, what about this Elvis, this Elvis? I just wanted to chat with them, and, you know, he liked me. I'm not trying to sound big-headed, but he was a cool guy. And another one, and I finally, because Kay, it was you who finally let me have a cool dream come true, was actually, we went to, I can't remember what year it was, but DJ Fontana was there. And you said you get to play with him on Friday night for 7 songs and Saturday night for 7 songs. That was the coolest moment because I had worked with DJ on a few other shows, bigger shows, like the Elvis birthday tour and stuff like that as well. But I never got a chance to work with him. He worked with everybody but me, the 50s guy. So you made a really cool moment for me. I couldn't sleep Friday night, and then I had to come back Saturday with bags under my eyes because I was still hyped up before. So it was really cool. So again, you've had so many awesome people come and talk to you on stage. I mean, you've had some people from the movies, some of the ladies that from the movies, and I'm horrible with names.
Yeah.
So if you want to say some names, you are more than welcome. But I'm trying to, for those of you who might not know, this is a way for us to finally get through that we have a really awesome, cool, great fundraiser event in Portage, Indiana. And, you know, if you haven't made the trek yet, you need to do it next year. So that's kind of the reason why we're online tonight. So, but
we've always made, you know, we pay our bills, and the rest of the money goes to, at first we used to divide it up. We had a couple other charities when we first started, but you know, after a couple, 3 years, and the Special Olympic athletes themselves came in and helped, and the committee from their board that assisted as our volunteer force, we just became friends and decided that everything would go to them. So it wasn't too many years before that happened, a couple, 3 or 4, but you know, just so everybody knows, and I said this the other night, I always knew Elvis's music would go on forever, but Elvis's loving, giving heart. I mean, if Elvis heard of someone who needed something and he could provide it, he did it. And that's just the way he was. And so in years to come, I wanted to make sure that you know, people not only knew his music, but knew what a kind humanitarian and what a good heart he had.
And you've done really well.
So,
remembering that. You've made a lot of people understand that. And if you don't mind, I'd like to give you a quick story that I heard from Ray from the Jordanaires, the bass singer. And he actually told me, you might have heard this story, and if you have, I'm just going to tell it to everybody else. But there was a story he told me once that there was a time when they were up on a top of a rooftop with a swimming pool, him and the other Jordanaires, all dressed in tuxedos. As they were talking and doing this fundraiser, telethon type thing, what was really neat was Elvis was across the way, got a room on the same kind of level, and was watching through binoculars. He called over and said, if the Jordanaires jump into the pool right now, this is Elvis Presley, I will donate $5,000. They said,
I remember this story.
Ray, here's a guy on here saying this is Elvis, and he's going to donate $5,000 if you jump in the pool with your tuxedos. Ray looked at the other guys and said, jump. and Elvis was in his room with probably Sonny, Red, and Lamar, who knows, laughing and just having a good time. So there's so many cool stories, of course, that these guys have had. And, you know, Ray was always cool. I liked him a lot. I got to work with them. Through the Elvis world, a lot of these Elvis guys have got to work with them. And I was fortunate enough to have them back me up on a few different times through shows. And again, here I am, I'm singing, but all I can hear is them because I'm in seventh heaven, you know. And I remember we were doing Don't Be Cruel, and they're doing all their, well, which I'm going to do here in a minute. They're doing their backup. And I remember I lost where I was at because I was so enthralled that I'm working with the Jordanaires that I just, all of a sudden, I hear this, boom, don't be cruel. I'm like, okay, hopefully we sing the actual song because I don't know what I sing during that entire song. So anyway, but yeah, so little things like that, kind of cool. But we always put on a class act over there at the Portage Elvis Fest, and I have been fortunate enough to be there, I believe 22 or 23 years now, whatever it is. I think it's 22, to be honest with you. So.
So, well, it's a good thing. I mean, nothing better than to celebrate Elvis's legacy of his music legacy. And I always say the legacy he would never have dreamed that he created was the friendships that were made because of being Elvis fans. And I hope up there in heaven, he's very happy about all the people that still love him and have become friends because of him. So, well, I'm about ready to rock and roll. How about you?
I am ready to go. I'm just going to step off here, put on a jacket, and I'll let you introduce me.
Okie doke. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so proud to introduce to you for the 28th annual Elvis Fantasy Fest, Mr. Quentin Flagg.
All right. Everybody sing on! Shake, rattle, roll! Shake, rattle, roll! Shake, rattle, roll! Shake, rattle, roll! We want you to say, talk on the soul. Shake it in. Like one of the can of people in the sequel store. Like one of the can of people in the sequel store. Take a look at you, tell you ain't no shine no more. When no dress, the sun comes shining through. When no dress, the sun comes shining through. I can't believe my eyes on the best thing over here. Here we go. Shake, rattle, roll. Shake, rattle, roll. Shake, rattle, roll. Shake, rattle, roll. We want to do that. Say it on your soul. One more time. around. Stay home all alone. If you can't come around, at least please telephone. Don't be cruel to her, that's true. Baby, if I made you mad, something I might have said. So let's forget the past, where the future looks bright ahead. Don't be cruel to her, that's true. I don't want no other love. Maybe see you out there. Don't stop thinking of me. I don't make me feel this way. Come on, let me hear you love me. You know what I want you to say. I don't be cruel. I do, that's true. Why should we be apart? I really love you, baby. Cross my heart. Let's walk up to the preacher and let us say I do. Well, then you know you'll have me, and I'll know that I'll have you. Don't be cruel. I do, that's true. I don't want no other love. Baby, see you out. Take it off. Don't be cruel. I do, that's true. Don't be cruel. I do, that's true. Well, I don't want no other love. Baby, see you, I'm taking it off. Woo! Yeah! Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, of course, a lot of people here know me, but out there in TV or computer world, whatever you want to call it, I want to say hi and thank you very much for joining us here. Special Olympics fundraiser here for the Indiana Special Olympics. And I'll tell you what, Portage Elvis Fest has always been a wonderful gift to the world. It's a wonderful thing what they do, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Now, some of you out there who are diehard Elvis fans, I want you to know that I still love Elvis. Now, I know I don't look the part as much anymore. I don't have the black hair, but I want to tell you what, Elvis is still my number one. I'm still happy with what I get to do, and that is why I'm here doing this for you guys. So right now, I also wanted to say, if it wasn't for you out there, I would have nowhere else to wear this jacket. So I hope you enjoy, because I tried at Walmart one time, and I showed up on that people at Walmart.com, and it didn't look good at all. So anyway, let's have some fun. Here's a little song we hope you enjoy. Here we go. Oh, oh, now I love so much. I can't let you go. Ooh, and don't tell me no. I need your love tonight. Oh, gee, the way you kiss, the way you do good, man, so I want more of this. I need your love tonight. I ain't waiting just for tonight. Do some loving and hold you tight. Tell me, baby, you gotta go. High in the lights down low. Oh, wow. Hear what I say. Oh, wow. You better say pow, pow. And don't run away. Need your love tonight. Hey! I need your love tonight. I need your love tonight. Oh, oh, now I love you so hard. I can't let you go. Oh, oh, I don't tell me no. Need your love tonight. Oh, gee, way you kiss away. You're too good to mess around. I want more of this. Need your love tonight. I ain't waiting just for tonight. Do some loving and hold you tight. Tell me, baby, you gotta go. High in the lights down low. Wow, hear what I'm saying. Oh, wow, better say pow, pow. Don't run away. Need your love tonight. I need your love tonight. I need your love tonight. Oh, well, I need your love tonight. Yeah. Thank you very much. Now, as you people out there can tell, we actually do have a live audience here. We have a few of our friends that we've been around for quite a while. So don't worry, we're all taking precautions here. But I want to say that I wanted a live audience just to have a little bit more fun. Before this whole thing started this year with the virus, I was doing a whole bunch of Facebook Live shows, and I did about 15 of them. Am I right, honey? Yes. Anyway, we did about 15 of them, and we had a lot of fun. However, this one I want to do a little bit more bigger and better just for you guys. However, I wanted to say that if for some reason that the audience isn't laughing or applauding at what I'm doing, I do have my own laugh track. So anyway, all right, hand clapping. I love my friends, don't get me wrong. However, you just never know, because I think when they need to clap, they might not. So I got that button ready to go. And also, folks, I just want to say that we are making this kind of like a telethon, only just a little bit different. So that's all I'm saying. But anyway, we hope you guys enjoy. And it goes, here we go. So anyway, yeah, here we go. A little telethon. Here we go. Yes, do that. Hello, yes, this is Quentin Flagg with the telethon here. Yeah. Oh, no, you don't have to call it in. Yes, you can actually go to ElvisFantasyFest.com, as a matter of fact, and you can donate there. Yeah, ElvisFantasyFest.com. That is ElvisFantasyFest.com. And if you would like to watch live, I mean, yeah, I know you got my phone number here. Yes, I'm on a rotary phone. Yes, the new wireless time. Yes, go to Elvis Fantasy Fest /2020 live event, if you guys don't know that as of yet. So anyway, yeah, we'll talk later. I have a show. All right, bye. All right, you know what? That was actually somebody else that want to donate, but right now we are at $925 that have been donated to the Indiana Special Olympics. Yeah! So anyway, guys, let's have a little bit of fun. We're going to slow it down. However, let's get real serious. Treat me like a fool. Treat me like a fool. Oh, yes, but love me. Bring my faithful heart. Tear it all apart. But love me. Well, if you ever go, darling, I'll be home. So lonely. I'll be saying right over you, dear only. I would beg and steal just to feel your heart beating close to mine. Well, now if you ever go, darling, I'll be so lonely. I'll be sad and blue, right over you, dear lonely. I would beg and steal just to feel your heart beating close to mine. Well, now if you ever go, darling, I'll be so lonely. Begging on my knees. All I ask is please, please love me. Oh, yeah. Now, also, folks, over in Portage, Indiana, on Friday nights, a lot of time we have a lot of different guys. Now, because of what's going on, I really just couldn't figure that out this time. So I'm going to try and have a little bit of fun on behalf of others. Now, on what I'm trying to say is it's not always Elvis. So I'm going to do 2 songs right now that aren't Elvis, but we always, and I don't mean this in a mean way, but we usually always have a guy who comes out and does a Johnny Cash set. So I'd like to do a Johnny Cash song for you right now. Here we go. I hear a train a-coming, it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time is dragging on, but that train keeps rolling on that San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Elvis Fantasy Quest just to watch him die. Yeah, when I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Well, I'm sorry. That was Elvis. It's still damn old. We're doing Johnny. Oh! Yeah! I'm that rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. And they're probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. One more time. Hey! Hey! All right, everybody here and everybody out there, if you want to sing along, please do. If you don't know the words, make them up. Here we go. Well, if they free me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I thought I'd move it over a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, it's where I wanted to stay. When I hear that whistle blowing, all my fears away. Hey! Yeah! Oh, ain't too bad. Anyway, folks, right now we are actually going to take it a little different. We're going to take a different step right now. As a matter of fact, another person, I'm going to say that there's a lot of different guys who actually do makeup Portage. Not just me. I actually am one of the old guys now because I've been there for 22 years. However, one of the other old guys over there is Irv Cass. So I know Irv's probably listening to this, and I'm sure he's happy about listening to that. So anyway, guys, I want to say Irv has been he has been a part of Portage for a very long time. He's been hosting a lot. But on Friday nights, a lot of times, he does do a little Tom Jones. Like do one of them songs, and we're getting back to Elvis after that. Here we go. You don't have to be good to turn me on. I just need your body, baby, from dusk till dawn. You don't need experience to turn me out. You just leave it all up to me. I'll show you what it's all about. Everybody, you don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cruel to rule my world. Ain't no particular time I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time in your kiss. You gotta not talk dirty, baby, if you wanna impress me. You can't be too virgin, mama. I know how to undress me. Now let me be your man.
We could have a good time. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time in your kids. Think I better dance now. We're not girls who rule my world. I say they rule my world. At your age, mama, at your shoe size, maybe we can do this world. You don't have to watch fantasy to have an attitude. You just leave it all up to me. My love will be your food. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular size I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time in your kids. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen out there, I know this is an Elvis event, but we do on Friday nights have a lot of different acts. But Irv really has been there for many, many years, so I hope Irv gets to at least hear about this, and I hope that he is cool with me doing that. So anyway, a little tribute to Irv doing Tom Jones. You can do tributes to everybody, I guess. Anyway, no, I'm just messing. But right now, let's get back to the Elvis. For you Elvis fans, they actually had me as doing a lot of the young Elvis, so I'd like to stay with that for right now. Here we go. Oh, baby, let me take your loving teddy bear. I put a chain around my neck and leave me anywhere. Oh, let me be. Teddy bear. Oh, I don't want to be a tiger. This tiger's play too rough. I don't want to be a lion. Lions ain't a kind you love enough. Just wanna be your teddy bear. I put that chain around my neck and leave me anywhere. Oh, let me be. Woo! Teddy bear. Let's take it on. Here we go. Hey! Even if you're at home, get your hands clapping now. Here we go. Every time I kiss your sweet lips, I can feel my heart going flip, flip. I'm such a fool for your charms. Take me back, my baby, in your arms. Like me hear you sign, even though I know you're lying. 'Cause I love you too much. I need your loving all the time. I need your hugging, be mine. Need you near me, still close. Now you gotta see that most. Now you gotta start it, don't you leave your broken heart. 'Cause I love you too much. I don't wanna be a lion. Lions ain't too rough. I don't wanna be a tiger. Tigers ain't got you. No, just wanna be your teddy bear. Well, put a chain around my neck and leave me anywhere. Well, let me be teddy bear. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. I just want wanna be your teddy bear. All right, everybody out there, we hope you're having some fun. How you guys having fun in here? You having a good time in here so far? Like I said, we had a few friends over. As a matter of fact, I even made dinner, well, snacks. I don't know if it's dinner. I actually got dinner and snacks ready for them over there. So I'm looking forward to that when I'm done with my show. However, we got a long way to go, so please hang in there with us. Now, I'm going to do one more song, and then I'm actually going to talk about one of the Special Olympians right after these couple of songs here. Both Elvis tunes. However, I think it's all safe to say that we were hoping to get some Special Olympians actually to come over here. However, one of them, her mother, has actually been in touch or in contact with somebody that has the COVID. So I hate using that word because we're sick of hearing it. However, it is the truth of our world right now. And I actually have a quick song that I actually reworded a tune, and I'd like to sing that for you. This is about 2020. Here we go. This is that wasn't it. I was going to actually sing something else. I'm sorry. My wife didn't know what I was going to do. I actually got this in my sleep. Okay, then we'll get rock and rolling. This is the year that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend. That's all I got, because that's all you need. So anyway, right now, let's go ahead and do this little song. I'm sorry, honey, I forgot I was going to do that. Here's a couple of tunes, rock and roll. Here we go. Maybelline, I can be true. Oh, Maybelline, I can be true. Sound like the thing you used to. I thought they go to hell and saw me believe it. Took the bell. I can't let on the road. Another wheel out on the big phone. I can't let you about 95. She's on the phone, roll side by side. It's be true. Oh, we believe. I can't be true. All that good thing she used to. That's what I heard the highway sound. Cadillac sitting like a tumble head, 110 half a mile ahead. Cadillac looking like a sitting steady, and a call me in a 50 bell. Maybelline, my kids be true. Oh, Maybelline, my kids be true. Well, you saw that good thing she used to. Well, Maybelline, can't be true. Oh, Maybelline, why can't it be true? Well, you saw that good thing she used to. The one cooled down, the heat went down, and that's when I heard the highway sound. Cadillac sitting like a tornado, 110 half a mile ahead. Cadillac looking like a sitting still, and it called me to lead and took the bell. Maybelline, why can't it be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't it be true? Well, saw that good thing she used to. Saw that good thing she used to. Here we go. All right. Well, I got a woman mean as she can be. Well, I got a woman mean as she can be. Sometimes I think she's almost mean as me. A black cat up, got a fright, because she crosses my last night. I got a woman mean as she can be. Sometimes I think she's almost mean as me. She gets so hard that she burns my lips. It hurts so good, my heart just breaks. I got a woman mean as guys very much, and we hope you are out there on Facebook land or wherever you're watching this at are having some fun. Now, before we go on, I'd like to tell you, like I said, a little bit about a couple of Special Olympics. However, we're going to start with one right at the moment, and I'm going to hold up a quick picture here. And Robin, if you can, would you please zoom in? All right, can you see that okay? No. Take your time. However, let's talk about Brianne. Brianne is 34 years old and has been a Special Olympian since she was 9 years old, so for 25 years. In 2018, we were invited to the dedication of the Special Olympics Eternal Flame and Monument adjacent to Soldier Field, the site of the first Special Olympics in 1968. Frank worked that event as well. Frank is actually Brianne's dad. So anyway, he's a great guy and really helps out. She works at Humane, Indiana, formerly the Humane Society of Calumet area, and has been there for 13 years. She participates in bowling, her favorite, basketball, and track. She has over 100 medals and ribbons. In 2017, Brianne received the first ever Lake Area United Way Star Award for her work at Humane, Indiana. Brianne, as you know, is a big Elvis fan. She has visited Graceland 5 times, and we are planning another trip for next spring. She has attended many ETA concerts. Sean Plush and me are her favorites. I'm not making that up, it actually says it. And has managed to accumulate over 75 scarves. Not one from me, I don't do scarves. And I'm going to tell you real quick for the end of this last note. This is Brianne, you still there? I'm going to come right back because I got one more picture of her real quick. Am I kind of right where I was? This is actually Brianne and myself. We are in Valparaiso there at a place called Wheeler High School. I know the background. Brianne is a very wonderful, lovely young lady. She is just a fun girl. She's really cool, but she is shy at times, and sometimes she will speak out and everything like that as when we ask her questions and stuff, but she's cool. But I want tonight not just to be about me, this is about the Olympians, okay? So I wanted to say that, but I want to end on this note about Brianne. Her favorite song is Can't Help Falling in Love. I think you might know what the next tune is. Here we go. Wise men say only fools rush in, for I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I say, would it be a sin for I can't tell falling in love with you, like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my and take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Just sway back and forth, like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand and take my whole life too, for I love with you. For I am still falling in love with you. Beautiful song. Hope I did a little justice to it. Thank you guys very, very much. I appreciate it. Brian, we love you very, very much. We truly do. I'm going to sing a couple more songs. I'm going to show you a couple more pictures here. But anyway, I'm going to take this jacket off because it's getting quite hot up here for me. However, for those of you out there that know me as a 50s Elvis, I'm going to do a couple of movie tunes for you right now. We're going to be kind of jumping all over the board now. However, this one is just a lot of fun. And this is the only German, if this even correctly how I say it. We're going to try it tonight. Here we go. Can't you see I love you? Please don't break my heart in two. That's the hard to do, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. And if you say goodbye, then you know that I would cry. I might even die, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. There's no strings upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Treat me nice, treat me good, treat me like you really should. I'm not made of wood, and I don't have a wooden heart. Usted den, du stehst lady nas, und du mein Schatz bleibst hier. Usted den, du stehst lady nas, und du mein Schatz bleibst here. There's no strings upon this heart of mine. It was always you from the start. Steer me through, tell me we do really fun, 'cause I don't have a wooden when a mother's warm, it's burning sweet. Boy, let me one, yeah, you're on a one-way street. You grab your clothes, spin your wheels, then you're gonna know how it feels. Spin out, wheel, spin out. Better watch your skirts, never let her see. If she can shake your nerves, boy, she's in your gears. She'll get your heart going fast, then she'll make you run out of gas. Spin out, all right, baby, yeah, spin out, yeah. The road to love is full of dangerous times. Too many guys were lost, cross those double lines. Don't you know the world? She really scored. I never saw much food, boy, like that before. To flag you down, that's the goal. Before you lose control, spin out, yeah, spin out. Tell me, the road to love is full of danger signs. Too many guys full of us who cross those double lines. Don't you know she's not the fool? to flag you down. That's a goal. Scoop before you lose control. Spin out. Well, spin out. Well, baby, spin out. Yeah. All right, let's spin out. Thank you very much.
Now, I know you guys can hear me okay on Zoom without me being there, but if you don't mind, would you zoom in again if you can, Robin? I just want to show a couple of young pictures of me back in the day. I know I'm only 37, but still, this was probably when I was 19 or 20. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, actually, I have a date. Portage Fest 01. So, yes, I was, well, 17. I was 17. See, I used to look decent. I'm being told to step back. So anyway, there we go. So anyway, there's me there. I got the Gold LeMay jacket on. I actually wanted at Portage, wasn't it there, Mom? I can't remember. I wanted Gold LeMay somewhere. I think it was at Portage. And even at the age of 16 or 17, I had already shoulders, so came up to here. But anyway, here's another one. This, I think, was on Sunday. So we're doing like our gospel / whatever. That is actually an 01 as well. And actually right here is Robert Washington, everybody. We're going to get to him in a second. Stay right there. But here is something. Oh, am I good? Okay. This right here is actually a very cool picture. If you tuned in earlier, Kay and I were talking about some of the special guests that she has had. This is right here, giving a flower to me, is Marion Cock. That was Elvis's private nurse and a wonderful, loving lady. And this was actually just given to me by my Aunt Patty. She just happened to find it in all the time that she's had off because we have nothing better to do in 2020. But this is her giving me a flower on stage when I was performing probably on Saturday night. And it's just cool. You can see how happy she is. I wish I could see my face, but she was cool. She actually had me come down and do benefits for the St. Jude down there in Memphis herself. So anyway, if you want, go ahead and zoom back out. We're going to get back to this. Now, like I said, there's other people besides me on Friday nights. However, because we are where we're at in 2020, I got to do it this way. There's another gentleman who is a staple at Portage, and that gentleman is a rock and roll. Huh? Yeah, we're good. Anyway, I'm actually going to do 3 of his songs. That's what my wife was like, you're sure that's the one you want? Because there's actually 3 songs that he would do a lot of times in Portage. I'm talking about Robert Washington, everybody. So anyway, here. Yeah. Here's Robert. Well, my baby don't stand no cheating, my baby. Well, my baby don't stand no cheating, my baby. Well, my baby don't stand no cheating. She don't, oh, my baby. Well, I know she loves me, my baby. Well, my baby, I know she loves me, my baby. Well, my baby, I know she loves me, my baby. Well, my baby, I know she loves me. She loves me. Oh, my baby, I know she loves me, my baby. Talk about my baby. Talk about my baby. Talk about my baby. Well, talk about my baby. Well, my baby, I know she loves me. She knows. Oh, my baby, I know she loves me, my baby. Oh, talk about my baby. Talk about my baby. Talk about my baby. Well, talk about my baby. Well, my baby, I know she loves me. Don't do nothing but kiss and love me, my baby. I know she loves me, my baby. Talk about my baby. Talk about my baby. Talk
for Robert. Here we go. Yeah. Break it, burn it, drag it all around. Brush it and kick it. Now you can tear it down. Every man, every hour you're shaken by the strength and mighty power of my love. Yeah. Brush it and kick it. You can never win. I know, baby, you can take it. Now I'll make you give in. Every minute, every hour, you're shaken by the strength, mighty power of my love. Well, lay on. Baby, I love you, you'll never get away. My love will haunt you, yes, on you that day. Hey, count it. What good does it do? There's just no stopping the way I feel for you. Every minute, every hour, you'll be shaken by the strength, mighty power of my love. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Baby, I love you, you'll never get away. My love will haunt you, yes, on you that day. And count it. What good does it do? There's just no stopping the way I feel for you. Every minute, every hour, you'll be shaken by the strength, mighty power of my love. Well, every minute, every hour, you'll be shaken by the strength, mighty power of my love. Well, yeah. Every minute, every hour, you'll be shaken by the strength, mighty power of my love. Well, oh. Hey, all right, yeah. Now for you guys out there who know Robert, of course, you know he does mojo all the time. I got my mojo working, but I'm going to tell you what, I ain't doing that tonight because I got to do 2 hours. I ain't doing it tonight. So anyway, that's later for another time. But anyway, there's 2 of them that he would normally do. However, this next song is something that he has started doing a tribute to within the last few years, and he is looking good doing it. But I know he works hard and sweats his bum off when he does it. Although the ladies like looking at his bum. Am I right, ladies? There you go. So, Robert, if you ever get a chance to watch this, or whoever tells you, just know I love you and I miss you. But right now, here's a little version of this song. I hope you guys don't mind. Again, off the Elvis track, but this is because Robert would normally do this sometimes on Friday night at Portage Fest. Here we go. Wow, I feel good. I knew that I would. I feel good. I knew that I would. So good, so good. I got you. I feel nice. Yeah, sugar is fine. I feel nice. Yeah, sugar is fine. Wow, so nice, so nice, I got you. Hey! When I hold you in my arms, I know I can do no wrong. Here I hold you in my arms, love can't do you no harm. And I feel nice, I should have smiled. I feel nice, like sugar is fine. Hey, so nice, so nice, I got you. Hey! Woo! When I hold you good. I knew that I would. I feel good. Yeah, I knew that I would. Wow, so good. So good. I got you. So good. So good. I got you. So good. So good. I got you. Hello? Yes, yes, this is Quentin Flagg. Oh, are you watching out there? That's cool. I'm glad you called. Thank you. Yeah, we're only in the middle of the program, but that's okay. Can you turn down your set? You got a little feedback? Okay, good. Right, rock on, rock on. Yes, yes, yes. What you need to do, if you want to go ahead and donate some money, is you need to go to elvisfantasyfest.com. You need to go to elvisfantasyfest.com. They actually have a thing set right up there. So when you go into there, the first page that comes up is a donation page. So yeah, if you want to go right ahead, oh, you can, yes? Oh, yeah, you can put as much money in there as you want. Yes, yes. You have how much money? Okay. Oh, you want to send me a tip? Oh, okay. Well, don't do that. Give it to the Special Olympians. I'm doing this all for free. I just want to do this because I really appreciate the Special Olympians, what they've given me. Yeah. No, that's fine. Okay. All right. Well, I got to go. Okay. Yes, fine. Thank you. All right. We got another donation, everybody. So we hope you guys don't mind. Yeah. This is what you get on Friday night for free, everybody. So there you go. Now, a lot of you out there may not know me, some of because there's going to be a lot of different people watching, hopefully, throughout the thing. Now, my name is Quentin Flagg, as you can see by the banner there. I do a lot of 50s and 60s rock and roll. Now, I used to do the Elvis thing big time, hardcore, 8 years straight. I was even in the movie, the documentary, Almost Elvis. If you ever watched that movie, I was the paper boy. I was the guy on the paper route throwing things. I think I was in there singing rock hula and all that. But anyway, I'm going to tell you what, I still love Elvis to no end. I love Elvis very much. His music means a lot to me, and I don't get to do the Elvis world as much because, like I said, I don't really look the part anymore. However, I've been fortunate enough to still do Portage Fest and a couple other festivals. I won't name them because I don't want to get in trouble because we're with this one. But I want to say it's always a blast. But because I'm at Portage and they know me so well, on Friday nights we do a couple other songs as well, just for fun with the rock and roll. So if you're a 50s and 60s rock and roller, here's a couple tunes for you. Actually, yes, a couple of tunes. It goes something like this. Here we go. All right. We're going to take it back right now to the mid-1960s. This was a lot of fun. If you were at home, you know it. Sing along, get on the couch, have some fun. Here we go. Only true in fairy tale. Man for someone else, but not for me. Well, others have to get me, and that's the way it seems. Disappointment holding all on my screens. Here, then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Well, not a trace. I'm down in my mind. Here we go. I'm in love. I'm a believer. Couldn't leave her if I tried. Yeah. All right. I thought love was more or less a giving thing. It seems the more I gave, yeah, the less I got. Well, what's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer, not a trace. I'm down in my mind. Here we go. Now I'm in love. I'm a believer, couldn't leave her if I tried. No, not if I try. No, not if I try. I'm a believer. Now I'm a believer. Oh! Yeah! All right, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, we don't fall flat around the corner. However, if you're on the East Coast, West Coast, wherever you're in the world, Miami Beach, Los Sueños, take it back to Riviera. Hey! I'm going out west where I belong. Oh, where the days are short and the nights are long. Everybody, where they walk and I'll walk. They twist and I'll twist. They shimmy and I'll shimmy. They fly and I'll fly. Where they're out there having fun. Now in the warm California sun. Well, I'm going out west, out on the coast. Now where the California girls are really the most. Where they walk and I'll walk. They twist and I'll twist. They shimmy and I'll shimmy. They fly and I'll fly. Where they're out there having fun. Now in the warm California sun. Play on! Hey! Where the girls are frisky and old Frisco. A California chick, wherever you go. They walk and I'll walk. They twist and I'll twist. They shimmy and I'll shimmy. They fly and I'll fly. When they're out there having fun. Now in the warm California sun. Yeah, they're out there having fun. In the warm California sun. Yeah. We know there's something fun out there. I tell you what, I'm having a blast up here on Zoom, Facebook, whatever it is. But we're having a good time. Right now, though, I'd like to say thank you real quick to my wife, Sarah, who's been running the sound. Give her a big round of applause. Who's been here in your house? Also, I'd like to thank Robin, my buddy Robin. Robin Williams is his name. Yes, Robin Williams is his name. However, he's a good pal of mine, and he has been helping me get this Zoom and all that feed going on. So please give him another round of applause if you don't mind. And also, we aren't done yet, but Paul and Kay Lips, I thank you very, very much for all the hard work you've been putting into this and getting it ready. And remember, folks, I'm going to do another song. I got a lot of songs coming, so don't go away unless you have something on your date tonight, 8 to 10, maybe 10-10 or something like that, because I know we went a little over with Kay on talking just to make sure the little feed was going live. However, I just want to say I'm having a blast. Please stay on and donate. Please go to ElvisFantasyFest.com and donate. That is the best thing to do. Also, I believe Paul is recording this also, so he's, I think, going to get this either on his on the website or on Facebook or something else. So if you ever want to go back or if you want to share it with friends, please do. However, ladies and gentlemen, we know that Halloween is right around the corner. So I thought I'd do kind of a Halloweeny song. I like saying that word Halloweeny because it's not really a word, but I made it up and I enjoy that word. Halloweeny. Is that a word, anybody? My wife is a school teacher and she's saying no. And don't base her teaching skills on me. It just doesn't work. Anyway, I found an old report card actually on all my on during this 2020 COVID thing, because I tell you what, I was going to show that to you, but this is why I went to singing. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and keep going. Here's a little Halloweeny song for you guys. Then we'll get back to Elvis, I promise. Here we go. Yay! Well, I saw the thing coming out of the sky. I had a one-long horn and a one big guy. And I promised to sing it, and it said, ooh-wee. It looks like a purple people eater to me. It was a one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people, it sure looks strange to me. Well, he came down to earth and he lit in a tree and said, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me. Then I heard him say in a voice so rough, it was a one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater sure looks strange to me. Then he hit on the ground, and he hit on the ground, and he started to rock, really rocking around. And well, but the rock and roll, flying purple people eater, pigeon toes, underground, flying purple people eater. Tiny little people eater, what a sight to see. Then he came down to earth, and what do you know? Well, he started to rock, really rocking around. It was a crazy ditty with a swinging tune. Well, there's my soul rocking, flying purple people eater. Pigeon toes, underground, flying purple people eater. Flying purple people eater, what a sight to see. Then he went on his way, and what do you know? Well, I saw him last night on the TV show. Started to rock, really rocking around, playing rock and roll music through the horn in his head. All right, it's our purple people here, everybody. Yeah. And if you're still watching, thank you so much. All right, let's do it. Here we go, everybody. When I walk through the door, I'm feel polite. You don't make them a sore if you don't greet me right. And don't you ever kiss me once, kiss me twice. Oh, dream it I know that you've been told it's not fair to cheat. But if you come and go, now I'm really gonna breathe. If you don't want me to be cold as ice, dream it I make you feel at home. If you really can, scratch my back and while your pretty fingers through my hair. I know I feel safe. Well, if you ask me to, if you don't behave, I won't cry on you. If you want to take my advice, oh, treat me like make me feel at home. If you really care, stretch my back and while your pretty fingers through my hair. I know what I feel, say, if you ask me to. If you don't behave, I won't cry on you. If you want my love, take my advice. Driven eyes, driven eyes, driven eyes. Now if you really want my love, really does. Woo! Right. Here we go, ready. Hey. All right. Little less conversation, a little more action, please. All this aggravation and satisfaction in a making. Little more fight, a little less far, a little less fight, a little more far, but no matter knowing of your heart. Satisfy me, baby. Baby, put the right to listen to the music, listen to some of the praise. If you lie, I can show you how to use it, come on, me, put your mind at ease. Hey, little less conversation, a little more action. All this aggravation is satisfaction in the making. Little more fight, a little less far, a little less fight, a little more far, but you're not going to make it hard. Satisfy me, satisfy Satisfy me, baby. Come on, baby, I'm tired of talking. Grab your coat, let's start walking. Come on, come on. Well, come on, come on. Yeah, come on, come on. Don't press me, don't take it, ain't gonna ain't gonna stay around. But this conversation, a little more action, please. All this stagnation ain't satisfaction to me. Little more fight, little less fun, little less fight, little more fun, little more open up your heart. Satisfy me, satisfy me, baby. 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 Well, come on, come on, come on, come on. Satisfy me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Satisfy me. Come on, come on, come on. Satisfy me. Hey. All right, a little less conversation, baby. Hey, rock on. We got some more donations coming in. $1,000 and 1,025. I'm sorry about that. Yes. Rock on, guys. Thank you very much for donating. Of course, bringing in here tomorrow as well. 7:30, I think it starts, if I remember correctly. They're going to have Riley Jenkins. They're going to have Jay Dupree, and they're also going to have Ted Torres. Cody Dale now is where they weren't sure if he was going to be able to make it or not. However, if anything, you got three of some of the world's greatest Elvis tribute artists, and if Cody gets on there, you'll have four. So anyway, I'm really excited for you guys to be able to see them again on 7:30 tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel. Anyway, it's actually 7:30. Go on that same site, ElvisFansFest.com. But thank you so very much for donating. I'm giving my time for this, so I'm busting everything I got up here just to make some money. So even if you're just watching this and you're scared to click off to go donate, do it after this event, if you will, please. All right, that's what it is. So right now, let's go ahead. Let's do some more Elvis for you. Again, I'm going to stay around the 50s for right now and kind of get back into rock and roll with some other stuff through Elvis's career. So anyway, we hope you enjoy this next one. If not, it's only about 2 minutes long. Here we go. You don't like crazy music, you don't like a rockin' band, you just wanna go to the movie show and sit there holding hands, you so square. Maybe I can. You don't like a high rider racing, driving late at night. You just wanna park where it's nice and dark. You just wanna hold me tight. You so square. Maybe I can. You don't know any dances that I knew. And no one else can love me like you do. I don't know why my heart beats. I only know it does. I wonder why I love you, baby. Is it just because you're so square? Baby, I don't care. Baby, I don't care. Baby, I don't care. Hey! I don't know why my heart beats. I only know it does. I wonder why I love you, baby. I guess it's just because you're so square. Baby, I don't care. Baby, I don't care. Baby, I don't care. Baby, I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, I could ride around the world in an old nice car. Never let another girl grab my heart. Now I'm loving you, baby. Ain't that loving you, baby? Ain't that loving you, baby? Ain't that loving you so? I can meet 100 girls that will loads of fun. You know my kissing and my loving belongs to just one. Loving you, baby. Ain't that loving you, baby? Ain't that loving you, baby? Ain't that loving you so? Here we go. Putting on my coat and I'll be going downtown. I'll be kissing your lips until the sun goes down. Loving you, baby. Loving you, baby. Loving you, baby. And loving you so. And loving you, baby. And loving you so. Woo! All right. Look like an angel, walk like an angel, talk like an angel, but I got wise. You're the devil in disguise, oh yes you are, devil in disguise. I believe with your pieces, you cheated and you schemed. Heaven knows how you lied to me. Not always. Look like an angel, walk like an angel, talk like an angel, but I got wise. You're the devil in disguise, oh yes you are, devil in disguise. Ooh. I thought that I was in heaven, but I was sure surprised. Heaven hailed me, I didn't see. Look like an angel, walk like an angel, talk like an angel, but I got wise. You're the devil in disguise, oh yes you are, devil in disguise. Lay on there. You're the devil in disguise, oh yes you are, devil in disguise. Ooh, devil in disguise, oh yes you are, devil in disguise. Ooh, yeah. Oh! After about an hour and whatever we've been up here, it's time for a little drink of water here. Anyway, we hope you guys are still doing okay out there, especially in TV, Facebook land. I like just saying that, I don't know why. But I got Elvis over here watching over me. He hasn't hurt me yet, so doing okay at the moment. And also, folks, I got a couple more pictures I'd like to show you real quick. And just to kind of talk a little bit more about the Special Olympics, I have one buddy here I'm going to talk about, and a lot of you know him. I'm going to get one more drink. All right. Is here okay, Robin? Okay, I don't know why I'm showing you that part. Okay. Here's my buddy Jake. Give me just a second. Everybody knows Jake. Can you see okay there, Rob? All right. Jake is my pal. As you can tell, we have the same matching shirts. We even have a few others. Again, we were actually going to bring a couple of the Special Olympians over here to talk with him. Now, Jake, he would have came. However, it just because of everything that's going on, we decided not to. But anyway, if he was here, he would be bashful right now. He would be standing here looking me in the eye, being bashful. He wouldn't say much. So there we are just kind of singing. But here's another cool time is when we did a show over, gosh, I can't remember the town in Indiana, but we were at like a VFW American Legion Hall, and we raised money for the Special Olympians there. Jake and his family, they brought me on, and we raised that year $1,916 just in that one little show. It wasn't Portage Weekend or anything. It was just a show we did. And I have another picture for later on, and I'll show you what we did with it. But anyway, this is Jake. He's my pal. Let me talk a little about it. All right, Jake, he's been practicing with Special Olympics before he could even compete at the age of 9. 9 is when you can start competing, and he started with swimming. He's been with the Porter County Special Olympics now from age 9 to 25. He was in track, softball, basketball is one of his games. However, he's been involved with for some time. So basketball is his game. Playing in a cast starting with 3-on-3 teams. If you don't know Jake, he's going through many operations on his legs so he can walk and all that. And the kid went through a lot, trust me, many surgeries. However, playing in cast starting with 3-on-3 teams, then to 5-on-5 teams. He has won over 200 medals, which is pretty cool, and has medaled also in corn toss. With being in Special Olympics, Jake has been able to do some really cool things. When he was little, he wanted to be a bull rider. So he was given a chance to go to Vegas with the PBR bull riders. He ate the VIP and limo rides for a week. In Florida, he was able to fish with Larry Zonka, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, who was with the Miami Dolphins. He caught a 70-pound sailfish on that trip. He also met and got autographs with James Robert Kennedy, or best known as Radio. While on this trip, he and his dad Rick were able to catch a gator. Crikey! That's my saying. I said crikey. They didn't. Jake has met and talked with A.J. Hawks, again, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, with the Green Bay Packers, while he walked away with an autographed signed football. Jake is big into turkey tracks while he has hunted and got turkeys, deer, ram, and antelope. Turkey Tracks is located in Knox, Indiana, which is just down the road from me, Angola, Indiana, which is kind of northeast here, and somewhere in Tennessee. His mom couldn't remember where the town, and I forgot to look it up. Jake is usually glued to my side at Forge Fest and recently has been getting on stage with Robert Washington or me. If you don't see him on our sides, just look for the nearest girl he's smoozing. That's all you gotta know about it. Jake's gonna kill me for that one. All right, guys, you know what? Jake is my pal, and I'm going to sing a song for him because this is what you are, pal. Here we go. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're crying all the time. Well, you ain't never come around, and you ain't no friend of mine. When they said you was a high class, when that was just a lie. When they said you was high class, well, that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never come around, and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're crying all the time. Well, you ain't never come around, and you ain't no friend of mine. When they said you was a high class, well, that was just a lie. When they said you was high class, well, that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never come around, you ain't no friend of mine. When they said you was a high class, well, that was just a lie. When they said you was high class, well, that's just a lie. Well, you ain't never come around, and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're crying all the time. Well, you ain't never come around. You ain't no friend of mine. Nothing but a hound dog. It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never, my love won't wait. When I first saw you, with your smile so tender, my heart was captured, my soul surrendered. I spent a lifetime waiting for the right time. Now that you're near, the time is here at last. It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. Now it's now or never. My love won't wait. Just like a willow, we would cry an ocean if we lost true love and sweet devotion. Your lips excite me, let your arms invite me. Oh, who knows when we'll meet again this way. It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Well, tomorrow will be too late. Now it's now or never. My love won't wait. Now it's now or never. My love won't wait. It's now or never. My love won't wait. Now it's now or never. My love won't wait. Right now, we're going to do a couple songs for you from the movie tunes we hope that you enjoy. I love doing these next couple tunes that go something like this. Woo! Hey! Hey! I say, take it easy, baby, I worked all day. Just like that, you got a shirt that ran all over the place and it's way up and down my head. Said, hey, listen, no way to keep on working, cause this ain't no time to quit. Turn it go, listen, no way to keep on mixing, I'm gonna have to sound a bit. Casanova, Casanova. Said, hey, little mama, listen, now I have a drink and take the band. Said, drink you bang, oh, baby, take time to take this drink in my hand. Said, hey, listen, no way to keep on working, cause this ain't no time to trip. Said, go, listen, no way to keep on dancing, cause we ain't got time to play. Casanova, Casanova. It's a hot and humid and it's so cool outside. It's a minute and out, we can buy some gas, go through it all right. I said, hey, what's the no, baby, keep on working, I ain't got time for that. Go, what's the no, baby, keep on dancing, I'll find myself another cat. Casanova, Casanova. All right, everybody out there, y'all ain't getting home, sing Casanova, here we go. Casanova, Casanova. Going through the hips and through a plain tips, I'm never bound. On start to sway, gotta say, grass around. Rock, hula baby, rock, hula baby, gonna hula, hallelujah, rock, hula baby, rock, rock, hula, rock, rock, hula, rock, hula, rock. Never found. Oh, it starts swaying, I gotta see. That's around. Rock, hula baby, rock. Hula baby, gonna hula do. Hallelujah, rock, hula baby, of mine. Rock, hula baby, rock. Hula baby, rock. Rock, 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 rock. Rock, hula baby, rock. Hula baby, gonna hula do. Hallelujah, rock, hula baby of mine. Oh, well, rockin', oh, baby of mine. Thank you very much. Sorry about that out there. If you're an Elvis fan, you know I messed up. I got a little tongue-tied there, and I came back at you with the first verse again on Rockahula. Sorry about that. Don't sue me. Just donate. Maybe I'm getting tired. I don't know. Not as young as I once was. Oh, you know what? Boo. Oh, he's got that clap track. I'll kick you out of here, man. Don't worry about it. All right. What do we got? You know what, folks? We're going to kind of change gears a little bit. We're still sticking with Elvis, don't get me wrong. But anyway, let's do a few songs. Actually, skip this next one and go to the other one. We're going to be doing some songs from the 70s era. So do this one. Yeah. Here we go. Who's the darling? Oh, it's the darling. Oh, where are you, my dear? Well, I was wrong to try too long to hold. My darling, I need you to call my own and never too long. So hold in mind your little hand. I spoke too soon. Your love was so grand. Please hold my hand. I was wrong to try to love you. That's my love. What does for you? You guys can hear this plenty tomorrow, I'm sure. However, here's my version. Hey. Down in Louisiana, where the alligators roll straight, there's a girl that's went through the world. Makes the alligators look quaint. Folks at Atlantic, where the kids got your woman. All right. Yeah. Every day before summertime, go down by the truck pad. Hey, girl, make some cold salad and carry it home with a cold salad. Well, I get it that you're doing it. Everybody said it was a shame now because the mama was working on the thing. All right. Yeah. Everybody. Daddy won't leave you no gal. Claimed he had a bad back. All her brothers were faithful. Singing a wild man's out of my truck. Past folks that day. If you get your ready. Everybody said it was a shame. Cause the mama was working on a shame. Alright. Get on. Suck a little. No one else. Suck a little. I know I am. We're suck a little. 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 All right. Suck a little poke salad to me. Nobody a real better. Suck a little poke salad to me. I know I need a real better. Shoo-bum-bum-bum-bum, baby, shoo-bum-bum-bum. Shoo-bum-bum-bum-bum, baby, shoo-bum-bum-bum. Shoo-bum-bum-bum-bum, baby, sing, 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 sing. Sing, 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 sing. Sing, 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 sing. Sing, 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 hey! All right. Thank you, guys. You know what? We're getting close to coming to the end here, so we just got about 3 or 4 more songs here. We're going to kind of see where we're at. However, this next tune is going to slow way down because right now I'm out of breath and we need to. This is a great song, beautiful tune that he got a chance to sing, and we're going to go right into another tune right after it's done with another beautiful song that he sang. Again, both within the 70s with a lot of jumpsuit stuff. You're going to see this probably tomorrow, but I hope you don't mind my little versions because I really wanted to do them tonight. You'll be able to. Here we go. As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a boy little baby child's born in widow. And his mama cries. And she don't need us another hungry mother feeding the widow. Well, people don't you understand? Child needs a helping hand. You're gonna be an angry young man someday. Take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Or do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well, the world turns. There's a hungry little boy with a runny nose, plays in the street as the cold wind blows in the ghetto. And his hunger burns. So he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal, and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. Then one night in desperation, a young man breaks away. He buys a gun, he steals a car, tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries. As the crowd gathers round, an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And as the young man dies, on a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. And his mama cries in the ghetto. In the ghetto. 7 lonely days and a dozen towns ago, I reached out one night and you were gone. I don't know why you'd run, what you're running to or from. All I know is that I want to bring you home. So walking in the rain, coming for a ride on this lonely Kentucky back road. I've loved you much too long, my love's too strong to let you go. Never knowing what went wrong. Kentucky rain keeps pouring down, and on my hands another time that I'll go walking through. Rain in my shoes, searching for you in a cold Kentucky rain, in a cold Kentucky rain. Show your photograph to some old brave bitted man sitting on a bench outside a general store. Said yes, he began, but their memory wasn't clear. Was it yesterday? No, wait, the day before. I finally got a ride from a preacher man who asked where you found on this cold, dark afternoon. As he drove on through the rain, as he listened, I explained, and he left me with a prayer that I'd find you. Oh! And the rain keeps pouring down, and up ahead's another town that I'll go walking through, with the rain in my shoes, searching for you in a cold Kentucky rain, in a cold Kentucky rain, yeah, in a cold Kentucky rain, in a cold Kentucky rain. All right, good song. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen out there, we appreciate you guys coming out. I have just 2 more songs for you. We're going to be jumping around, but go to the one that starts with an M, if you don't mind. And Robin, will you zoom in again? I got a couple more pictures to kind of help us out here. Anyway. Now, can you see from here? Okay. Now, this first picture I'm going to show you is actually of Courtney. She is a
she's so wonderful. I always make a joke, and I don't mean this in a mean way, but if she was say it again, a greeter at any store or restaurant, you would be the happiest person going into that place. She's always got a smile. She's pointing at you, and she's just happy to see you. So that's Courtney right there, and of course that's me. Now this next one is my buddy Nick. Now Nick, what I'm holding is he actually made shop class for me and my wife, like Mr. and Mrs. after we got married a few years ago. And Nick is there, great guy. I love him very much. He always asks how my dogs are doing. And then we have Dale. Everybody knows Dale over there. If you've ever been to the Special Olympics there in Porter County, that is Dale. Dale used to hog the microphone all the time. And he would always get on stage, and he would always try and sing, and always, even if he wasn't singing, he was kissing some kind of girl sometime. And every year he was getting married every year. I don't know if he ever got married or not. Two more pictures here, and then that's going to lead me into my next song. This next one is actually, you can kind of see that check right there. This is Kay. For those of you who don't know who Kay is, that's Kay right there. And then that's Miss Lori. I'm sorry, I can't see from here, of course. Miss Lori here, and Jake is with us. But you can also, I'm going to do this. But you can also see Robert Washington in the back. You can see Dwight Eisenhower in the back. And then there's me. So we're always there. I can't remember who's on that side this year. But that's when we raised that money, and Jake presented the big check to Kay. She thought it was cool. And here's this one. Oh, that was Irv on the end. That's Miss Lori again. We got Irv. I can't remember who that is. I'm sorry. Robert, Dwight, and myself for this year of whatever year that was. But we always do an ending, and it's a beautiful ending on a Sunday night. The Special Olympians come in with the American flag. Sometimes they have lighted candles, the battery kind or whatever. They come down. We always sing a great song. However, I'm not going to do that one today because these pictures brought back memories for me, and that's the best lead-in I can do for this next song. I like to take it back to 1968 Comeback. Here we go. Rest between the pages of my mind. Memories sweet through the ages just like wine. Quiet thoughts come floating down, settle softly to the ground, like cold bottom leaves around my feet. I touch them and they burst apart with sweet memories. Sweet memories of holding hands and red bouquets, twilight trimmed in purple haze, laughing eyes and simple ways, quiet nights and gentle days with you. Memories rest between the pages of my mind. Memories sweet through the ages just like wine. Memories, memories of holding hands and red bouquets, twilight trimmed in purple haze, laughing eyes and simple ways, quiet nights and gentle days with you. Memories rest between the pages of my mind.
Memories sweet through the ages, just like wine. Memories, memories, sweet memories, memories. Beautiful song. Thank you guys very, very much. I appreciate it. While I'm sitting here, I got one more song, Paul, in case if you're still on there. I was going to say I got to do one more song because my studio audience here is past their bedtime, so we need to get them back home. But I want to show you something. I don't know if you can zoom into this, Robin, but I got my Elvis socks on. I wanted to show you. I always wear different socks, and I got my Elvis ones on. So 50s Elvis, of course, that's my favorite. But anyway, I always loved Elvis, and I still do. But ladies and gentlemen, it's been truly my honor and my absolute privilege to be able to sing for each and every one of you out there. I thank you so very much for your hospitality. I thank you for donating money towards the Indiana Special Olympics. Please keep doing so throughout the weekend and come back to this website tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be on. I'm not going to be singing. If I'm on, I might just say hi real quick, and that's about it. But I will not be singing because, again, tomorrow is Riley Jenkins, J.D. Dupree, Cody Dalenath, possibly, and Ted Torres. So please tune in tomorrow and watch. And also on Sunday at 1 o'clock, this is all Eastern time, I will be singing 2 gospel songs along with the guys I just mentioned will be singing as well. So folks, I hope you enjoyed my Friday night version of this. Usually I have 7 or 8 other 10 other acts that I'm always introducing coming up, but 2020 is thrown quite a curveball. We all know this. So I try to do the best I can with what I have. But I say thank you once again to Kay and Paul out there. I'm going to do one more song, and I'm sure Kay and Paul are probably going to take us out. I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm just going to stand here and look goofy until they turn it off on their end. That's that simple. But anyway, guys, until next time, may God bless you as He has blessed me, and God bless us all. Pray for a better tomorrow, pray for a better world, and pray for hope and peace towards everybody out there. Thank you very much for your time. Let's do one more song. This one's a great little song. We hope you enjoy. Take care. My name is Quentin Flagg. Here we go. Wherever you go, wherever you may wander in your life, that's how I know. Well, I'm always gonna be there, holding your hand and standing by to catch you when you fall, seeing you through in everything you do. Say, let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night, let me change whatever's wrong, make it right. Say, let me take you to that wonderland that only you can share. All I ask you, let me be there. Watching you grow and going through the changes in your life, that's how I know. Well, I'm always gonna be there whenever you feel you need a friend to lean on. Here I am whenever you call. You know I'll be there. Say, let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night, let me change whatever's wrong, make it right. Say, let me take you to that wonderland that only you can share. All I ask you, let me be there. Everybody, say, let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night, let me change whatever's wrong, make it right. Say, let me take you to that wonderland that only you can share. All I ask you, let me be there. Well, and all I have let me be there. One more time. Said, let me be there in your morning. Let me be there in your night. Let me change whatever's wrong, make it right. Said, let me take you to that wonderland that only you can share. All I ask you, let me be there. Well, and all I ask you, let me be there. Thank you all very much. Enjoy the rest of your night. See you down the road, everybody.
Thank you, Quentin, so much. Thank you.
Thank you
Take
very
us home,
much, man.
Mother.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, Quentin, you are amazing. I know you
Thank
are
you.
a champion to all of our
Oh.
athletes. They absolutely love you, and so do I. A couple of things before we leave tonight. I had an emergency message from Jay Dupree, and he's very, very sorry. However, he made an emergency trip to help his father. He's in the path of the hurricane, and he has to help him pack up and save things and get him out of there. So he will
Prayers
not
for
be
them.
able to come. However, Cody Dianath will be here and with a fabulous show. So I did hear
Okay,
from
good.
him. So
Good. Jay needs to be
those
with
two.
Dad, if I heard you correctly. He needs to be there. But no, that's good. Thank you
I'm
very
sorry?
much for letting people know that. Sorry, Jay. Sometime, folks, get to watch him down the road. Go and see him. Just go and see him. He's very good.
Oh, he said he wanted me to make sure that I told everyone that he will join us next year. So he'll be there for, he'll be a headliner for the 29th annual Elvis Fantasy Fest, and I can't wait to have him. So I wanted to end on a high note. Everybody, you mentioned Miss Lori. This is a picture from the Special Olympics annual report, actually. For those of you who weren't at the Fan Fest last year, we celebrated 50 years of the games, the first ones that happened 50 years ago last year in Chicago. And Frank, Brianne's dad, and Miss Lori were both there. But Miss Lori has retired as coordinator of the Porter County Special Olympics. So she still was coaching, however. Now, she was never, because she was coordinator, she was never allowed to win the Coach of the Year. But she was the Coach of the Year this year. And Paula reminded me of that when I spoke to her the other day. And so that's awesome for Miss Lori.
Yeah.
She's had kind of a tough year, but I'm sure she loved getting that. She still dearly loves the athletes. So
Deserves it. She's been there.
so I know a lot of people. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but she deserves it. She's been there a long time and has loved those kids.
Yeah, she does, and they all love her too. And anyway, so I thought that was a cool thing. When I opened up the annual report and saw her picture and that she was at the celebration in Chicago, you know, over all these years when we've got to know her so well, I was happy for her. But tomorrow night will be grand. And how are we on time, Paul?
I think Quentin's about to pass out.
Well, yeah, Quentin, do you have a chair?
I'll sweat a little bit. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if you guys want to end it, I know we've gone a little over and that's on me, but we appreciate you letting me do this. Thank you.
Yeah, go out and donate if you didn't want to miss anything online and you waited. You know, you can go out now. We're going to leave it. It'll be up all the time. You can go. You know, you don't have to do it while we're live. So.
Yeah, help us out. Share this and share the link. We're going to keep the donation website live for at least a week. And our goal is to at least get up to what we would normally do every year. our big goal is to try to beat our biggest one of all time, but which would be 25,000. So we need a lot of sharing and a lot of people talking it up. We can do it. We've got a lot of friends out there. $10 a piece, we can get there.
And Quentin, thank you. You are a one-man show. You're amazing.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna go eat now.
Okay, good idea.
Thanks again, Quentin. You were awesome.
Oh yeah, we gotta do the sock out.
And
The
thank-
sock out's being postponed.
All right. Thanks, guys. Love you guys.
Thanks,
Sign off,
everybody,
Mother.
for joining us.
Thank you guys very much.
Bye-bye.
See you later.